Saudi Arabia has erupted. It's in raptures. It's as good as they won the FIFA World Cup because they have defeated past champions Argentina. One of the most strongest teams, the most potent teams in world football. Lionel Messi's team, despite taking the lead, courtesy Messi's penalty, has lost to Saudi Arabia 2-1. It's a stunner. It's a stunner at the FIFA World Cup that's happened, and it's left the world in shock as the results have sent Saudi Arabia and its fans in raptures. The entire nation is going to celebrate it as good as a World Cup victory because the underdogs have tamed the favorites. That's what's happened. A massive turn of events. Edwin is with us. Edwin, everybody was watching and said deep into injury time also, will Argentina just save the match? But it didn't happen.
I am sorry to say this, Anand. I am shell-shocked. I did not think that this is going to be the result. I mean, this was Messi. This is his last World Cup. And they cannot start their group stage against probably the weakest opponent that they are going to get in this group. And yeah, 2-1. I mean, whoever thought that the kind of defensive lineup that Argentina will have is going to crumble against Saudi Arabia? I mean, Anand, you know this.
Yeah.
I mean,
you have to hold the mic.
Argentina.
He's so emotionally gone. He's a diehard Argentina fan, so he just can't believe it, Edwin. But it's all right. I understand where this emotion is coming from. But Saudi Arabia also played out of their skin. And those
absolutely.
2 goals in 5 minutes, soon after the break,
absolutely.
It just seems to have shell-shocked Argentina.
It is becoming very clear that most likely what a lot of experts are also saying is that, Argentina looks a little sluggish. It might be because most of their players, they play in big leagues and they've been having a very tough season. And that could be one of the reasons that, they appear to be burnt out. I mean, you know this better than anyone, how, athletes need some time out from their busy schedule. And the way the entire defense collapsed, the way that they were not able to push into the Saudi Arabian defense, Anand, it was very well organized. They did not allow them to go in. It was just that one penalty which Messi got, which actually, got Argentina that lead initially. Yeah. But if you look at the entire game, the way Saudi Arabia lined themselves up in front of the goal, it was really difficult.
They were 2-1 up on the 54th minute with just 34% of the possession. 34% of the possession. They had 5 shots on target. 2 of them landed inside goal. So that's how effective they were, compared to the Argentines, who had about 64% of the possession.
Yeah.
Large possession was with them. They had many shots on target, but somehow that goal was resilient. The Saudi Arabian goal was resilient.
And what was sad for them was that one of the goals was disallowed for Argentina.
Yeah, offside.
It was an offside, but unfortunately it was, it was not to be there. But still, this was the team that so many experts said will make it to the last 4, probably even the final. Everybody was looking for India-Pakistan sort of final in the form of a Brazil-Argentina final. But if this is the result, I don't know.
It's early days. It may be a shock that just perhaps the right shock that they wanted that would wake Argentina up. They are in a group where they still have a chance. But for Saudi Arabia, what a story.
Absolutely.
They can go ahead and lose all their matches going forward, but it's as good as they won the World Cup.
And that too, they have done it in a World Cup, the first World Cup to be held in the Middle East.
Yeah.
So that matters to them a lot more.
It's quite literally home turf, although it's in Qatar, but it's home turf.
Exactly.
It's in the Middle East and they have a story going.
They are obviously much more accustomed to the conditions that prevail in the stadium. And the other thing...
a lot of the Saudi Arabian players also play in leagues.
Exactly.
And they've got some quality footballers. Those 2 goals were also world class.
Absolutely. Yeah, and they needed that kind of a performance against a team like Argentina. But again, Anand, talking about the way forward, if you look at the group, now Argentina has to beat the likes of Poland, led by Robert Lewandowski, and they have to beat Mexico, who have been their arch rivals in the CONCACAF, if I'm not mistaken. And that is going to be really tricky for them. Yeah. So there's a good possibility that you may even see,
Argentina
God forbid,
But you
Argentina
never know. They may lose to Saudi Arabia, but beat Poland, beat Mexico, and still move on to the next stage.
It's still a tricky proposition,
It's tricky. Well, interestingly, Poland actually had 2 F6 teams ferry them out of the war zone, conflict zone, as the Polish team left on a passenger aircraft towards Doha because of the Russia-Ukraine conflict. So there are stories within stories going on here. There is also the aspect of a nation that did not sing its national anthem. We'll talk about that also, but after a very, very short break. But for the moment, absolute shocker.
Oh man,
Go ahead.
Still shell shocked.
I don't know where he's going to drown his emotions and tears in, but Edwin, my heart goes out to you. Maybe they'll come back stronger.